are live. Well, not really live, but we're recording. And this is, what's your name? Bruce Wayne?
My wife and partner here.
Who?
My wife and partner here.
Oh, your life expectancy. Okay, but you are?
Abby.
Abby, okay. You can say that clearer. And who am I? Not going to help out?
No.
Okay, and you want to do a video on what?
Why not partner?
Say that a little clearer for us in the
Wife
audience.
and partner.
Life expectancy. And why did you want to do one on that? Because Chris did one before, right?
Yeah.
That's why you want to do. So on your life expectancy or whose?
Mine.
Well, your life expectancy, you're expected to live a very long life, just like everybody else. Nobody knows what their actual life would be, but their expectancy would be the same as anybody else. How's that? Just like Chris said.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody really knows, but your expectancy is probably, 80 years old or so, 90. Not that many people live to be 100, so probably not 100, but way up there. Any other questions you have about that?
We're doing video.
We are doing a video right now, right here, right now. And so that's what I think the expectancy is, to live a very long time. And nobody knows, but probably a very long time. Do you have anything to add to that?
We're doing a video about my YouTube channel.
Well, your YouTube. Oh, this is your YouTube channel. Well, actually, we do it on the tablet's video, and then we transfer it, and then we delete it on the tablet because it takes up a lot of room. But this is Abby's video channel with me, and we do videos. This will be episode number 4. I think number 4. So anyways, hoping to get some followers for Abby. It would be the special needs channel, sort of. Anyways, we're looking for followers, and we'll follow you back. And we talk about what stuff, special needs sometimes.
Yeah.
We'll do like wheelchairs, which you're sitting in one right now, and you have a power chair too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a manual chair, right? And it's a special manual chair because it is one wheel. If you grab the bar on the outside, it turns right. If you grab the other bar, it turns left. And you grab both, it goes straight. So it's a special one for one arm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've had it for a long time. You were supposed to get a new one. The government provides the new ones, right? But they didn't give us one, or didn't give you one. I don't even know if it's the government, but they didn't give you one because they ran out of money to buy wheelchairs. Well, sort of the government, anyways.
I'll never get one.
Well, you probably will, but in the meantime, we can always take this one and get a new belt, maybe new brakes, because the brakes are a bit worn out, and get a paint job, and a few odd things that are torn, the material, you could get those replaced, and it would look as good as new, because it still does fit, right? Which do you like better, the power or manual? Power. Well, it can be sort of bumpy going down the sidewalk when there's big cracks and you hit them at 8 miles per hour, and it's kind of a big bump, right?
Yeah.
It can hurt. Does it hurt your knee when you hit those big bumps? What?
Yeah.
That's a yeah. And why does it hurt your knee? Because you need some sort of surgery, either in your knee or your hip. Probably in your hip. Sometimes it feels like it's your knee, but it's actually coming from your hip, because pain is like that. It can be more global, even though it's focused. It's one spot, right?
Where won't you go? I didn't beat my hand.
Okay, and cognitive speech therapy is software called Pro-Low. Okay? Pro-Low to go. And it can only be used on Apple products, and not on this one, because Apple is a very own Apple actual iPad
And
so that you can install the very expensive. Yes, and it's a form of speech lessons that is done usually in coordination with the speech therapist. It helps you.
No, I want to go there. I want to go to a big way.
Yes, we understand that. You want to also go to a speech therapist.
A
And
big way.
A what?
A big way.
How long are you doing that for?
I don't know.
A
5
big
minutes?
way.
A speech place?
Yeah.
Because I gotta give her her meds.
Yeah, okay, we'll just wait 5 minutes. So a speech therapist place?
Yeah. Is there one there?
Well, there's probably quite a few around. They're busy, they're expensive.
Let me go there now.
But you get to see why we just have a request in for one, and we're waiting. And in Canada, you don't pay for a lot of those things, but you don't get them very fast either. You could wait a year sometimes to get speech or occupational physiotherapy when you're over 18, and speech therapy too. Yeah, I think I said that. You could wait a long time because there's not a lot of them around, and the government pays for some of it or all of it, but you don't get very
I want to go
much.
your way.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. So we're waiting for that appointment to arrive, and then once you're in the queue, then you get to have your appointments a little more often. And things are good. It's just a long time to wait to get them. Sometimes people wait years. Any other topics that you want us to talk about? And then we'll wrap it up.
No, here, hot room.
Children's Hospital. What do you want to say about the Children's Hospital? Oh, you get to go there. So Abby wants to continue going to the Children's Hospital.
I want money free.
Until you're 23. She wants to
Money too.
22, I mean, not 23. You meant 22, okay? Even though the cutoff is really 18, sometimes it's 21. It depends on what section it is, because orthopedic stays till 21, or they did anyways, but not all of it stays that way. But sometimes if you're lucky, you get to keep your pediatrician until you're 21 too, and you did get to keep her. What was her name? Dr. I forget. Anyways, you did get to keep her, but then she retired, right? She's not working there
And
anymore.
they don't have a Helen hot room.
Yeah, so Abby would like to go to the Children's Hospital if she ever needs to get any medical procedures done, because she identifies as a children, right?
And
Right?
they don't have a hot room with the money too.
All the way till they're 22, you want to be able to go there. And
I
so
can.
far, some of the doctors that you saw, you will get to see till you're 22, like Dr. What's his name? Dr. Shuckett. You know, him. And what was the other doctor's name? Dr. Casey, that's
Dr.
two. And
McCammon.
hopefully Dr. McCammon as well. You have one more appointment with him, so maybe, all the way up till you're 22. You'll get to
But
see.
what about Blake?
Well, Blake, her friend Blake, he broke his leg, and he is 18, and he got put into the adult hospital, even though it's not necessarily a great fit for Blake, was it? But he had to. Does his mom stay with him? Yeah. He had to stay there, and now is he back home now, right? Yeah, and his leg is healing. Is he walking on it yet, or is he using crutches?
What's Blake and Bethany?
Well, we already covered life expectancy. Blake's life expectancy, he's probably going to live a long life too. So,
What does he have wrong with him?
well, I'm not really sure because I haven't read his medical file, so I would only be able to guess what's wrong with him, but I know he has some physical problems. He had a bad back before, and he had some bone fusing surgery. That doesn't sound that fun, but he had that. And he had something else. Didn't he have something else? I can't remember, but I remember that one. He had the back surgery, and this broken leg really isn't surgery. It was just he fell off somewhere. So you go to the hospital, and they said your leg is broken, and they put a cast on it. So he's healing. So that's what happened to Blake. Anything else you want to share before we wrap it up? Because it's going to be a long video.
Yeah.
Speech. We covered speech already, but maybe in our next episode, though, we're going to cover what is age for some people. We live in a world where, things are evolving rapidly in law. So if you're chronologically like Abby, 21 years old, but your identity in what you do is more representative of a younger age, what age are you at? And it's a complex legal argument, but it's one that we think that needs to be had because if you're under 18, then you should be able to get stuff that you're under 18, and maybe changing what age actually means would mean that for some people who need that, and that's who they are. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up, and Abby's going to give us a big smile to the camera, to the people outside there. We hope you follow us. If you make comments, we can talk. We'll talk back to you, and we're hoping to see some comments. Anyways,
You can hold in the
and you can also follow us on Instagram. Instagram is in our bio.
on in the room.
Yeah, you can. Anyways, it's in the bio. Instagram. See Abby over on Instagram too. So we're gonna say bye for.
No.
Bye for now. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, say bye for now.
No.
Who?
I don't know.
Bye for now. The end. Now.